Early April is when your fruit gets decided because blossoms are opening, blossoms are swelling, and weather still swings. Now, for one cold night, one drought week, and one early pest wave can wreck your fruit. So here's your early April fruit checklist. We're going to do it by zone band. If you're in early April, if your fruit trees are waking up, buds are swelling or blooming, but you can still get cold snaps like wind or cold rain. If you're still fully dormant, you want to watch our late March fruit episode, which we have on our channel. If you're already in full leaf and steady warm nights, then you're going to jump to mid-April, which that video is not out yet. But we keep it simple with the four zone bands in zones 3 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, and 10 to 11. And remember, I've covered this in different videos, and I'll have a little screenshot up to let you know where your zone bands are. Here's the golden rule. If your nights are still freezing, you follow the colder band. If your zip code says you're warmer, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just follow the cold band rules, all right? Early April comes down to 5 moves. Protect your blooms, stabilize water, mulch correctly, and scout early for pests. Avoid heavy pruning at the wrong time. Here's a quick warning. If you're at bud swell or bloom, do not, and I repeat, do not do any heavy pruning. Your job is protection and consistency. And zone bands 3 to 5, that's zone band A. Early April is still a high risk for surprise nights. You know, our temperatures are barely breaking above 60s. A few warm days does not mean the summer's here. Your win is to be ready. You want to make sure you get frost protection ready before you need it. Frost cloth, royal clovers are your cover plan. Now you want to keep pruning light if buds are swelling and focus on removing broken or clearly dead wood only. Next, you want to do sanitation. Remove old fruit, dead wood, and debris under the trees and berries. You want to mulch correctly. A donut, not a volcano, so keep that mulch off the trunk. If you want to protect against those animals, you want to make sure that you protect against deer and rabbits, which we have a lot out here, and they can erase your season before it gets started. They look cute, but they're a danger. Now, for zone 6 to 7, that's zone B. Early April is bloom risk season. Your win is protecting those blossoms and keep your water steady. Protect those blooms on cold night and cover small trees and berries when the cold snap hits. Start your water consistency now. Fruit size later is tied to how much you're consistent now. Refresh your mulch for moisture stability. Keep it pulled back from those trunks. A lot of people like to put that mulch right up on the trunk. It's the worst thing you can do. We're going to start checking for our pests now, aphids and early fungal spots. We want to make sure those vines and brambles, we want to tie those canes, set trellises, and remove dead material. In zones 8 to 9, early April can move fast, so your win is airflow and prevention because you want to finish pruning as soon as you can if you still need it. Keep it light if you already start seeing leaves show up. Look in mulch and consistency in your watering. There's no drought and then flood swings. We want to keep our open airflow. You don't, what I was saying with that is you don't want to sit here and just flood them up and then keep them dry. You don't want to keep doing that. Airflow is consistent. You want to keep your canopies open so they don't invite disease. You don't want to keep them crowded. You want to start looking at pests, and early habit beats your late panic. So you want to plan heat for sunburn prevention. Now, zones 10 to 11. Early spring is pressure season. Heat, humidity, and pests stack fast. You want to prune for airflow if needed. Remove crowded interior so you want to get growth. Mulch early and water on schedule. Random watering creates weak plants. Pause weekly for schedules, pest scouting, and like aphids, scale mites, and fungal disease. That can ramp up fast. Pause. You want to do fertilizing first. Make sure you don't do it heavy. Avoid overfeeding nitrogen. Too much feeding of nitrogen will lead you to more leaves, less fruit. All right. So if you're in containers, you want to make sure you shade the pot. If needed, do not let those roots overheat. Containers heat up very fast even if you don't notice it. If you do one thing in this window, make sure you protect your blooms on surprise cold nights, mulch correctly, water consistently. That's very easy, all right? And make sure you scout so that way problems do not explode. The biggest mistakes in early April are pruning and spraying like it's still winter. If you're at bud swell or bloom, keep it light, focus on protection, and that's early April, What to Do for Fruit Trees Bushes by Zone Band. Next up, mid-April planting winners, and mid-March for fruit checklists, all right? If you're new here, subscribe to Ancestry Lands or our channel for full year planting windows. We have so much more content coming out. We're going to help you through every season so you can watch the full playlist in order. For free resources and updates, you can visit us at ancestrylands.com. If you want to buy land, we also have a community section full of information that relates to what you can do in every month and what to do for vegetables and for fruits. So you can look at those as quick cheat sheets. All right. I'm Phil Davis. Glad to help. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.
Who told you that owning land had to start with permission? A bank, a lender, a credit score. For most people, that story ends before it ever begins. At Ancestry Lands, we challenge that idea entirely. Because real land ownership doesn't require a bank deciding your worth. On this channel, we show everyday people how to own real property without credit checks, banks, or complicated approvals. We explain what land ownership actually is. Whether your goal is to build, hold, or pass something down, land gives you options, and we walk you through those options clearly and honestly. Visit ancestrylands.com, reach out directly, and subscribe to begin your land ownership journey.